brothers, welcome back to Cosmoteer. In the last episode, we got kind of bullied, but we were able to take out the space station. And what I want to focus in on this episode is we have to improve the Devastator. So, I found a stack of 3 endgame ships over here. So what I'm going to do is kind of field test the Devastator against those 3. And if it can take out those 3, then we have an effective ship. Now, obviously, we have these guys back here, which are very useful in their roles, but the Devastator needs more survivability. So we're going to test it out in the baseline first to just kind of show you what needs to be improved. So I will see you guys over there. Okay, so here are the 3 ships right here, and let me just show you kind of what the Devastator will do. These, again, are very end-game ships. They're high level, and it looks like one might be coming on our screen. No. So we'll play this a little tactically, but first off is an Executioner, which is a very dangerous ship. We know how to deal with it, though. We just got to target its core. So let's get after it, but it's another Executioner and an Arbalest. Now, these Executioners, what's really killing us are the laser beams with the prison. So slowing this down, you see that we have a lot of rockets going out, but not quite hitting in the back where we need it to. These ones are finally hitting in the back, but the laser beam is really doing a lot of damage to us. And these rockets take forever to get forward momentum. So hopefully they come in with a lot of power and are able to destroy his one cockpit. But unfortunately, this guy's got multiple cockpits. So where's the other one? It's right there. So let's keep focusing on it. Let's actually try and destroy its laser beams. This thing's holding up decently well, but unfortunately the railgun's not quite in position. So let's try and maneuver this slightly so that we can get a better shot with the railgun. Now, we are doing very well on our point defense in the back with all of his rockets. We're destroying most of his rockets, but the laser beams, again, are what's really killing us. And we're having a hard time getting into these ships. So, kind of what I'm looking for in my next design is more rocket ability, survivability, if you will. And I think we have destroyed his prisms. So this guy is basically defenseless. We're not too worried about him. There goes a big explosion with his railgun. He's got 2 more railguns, so let's target those. Give me a shot, give me a shot. These guys are offline. They're coming back online. He's trying to protect it. There goes a railgun, though. Okay. So now let's focus in on... This guy's probably the weakest of the 3, even though he's another level 17. I'm not that concerned. You're turning, so I actually kind of want to do some damage against this, but while we have you as a little bit of a human shield, if you will. So this is working effectively, but you can see we're taking a lot of damage, especially in the front. All of our kind of point defense is gone. The fires are starting to roll in on the deck cannons, and it's just not really working out. These guys are taking forever to get reloaded, even though they have the faster walkway so they can get to this a little bit quicker. But it's just the nature of railguns. They take forever to load. Can we get into this, please? And at this point, just fire at will. But now we need to really switch targets and get into this guy. So let's focus in on him. And you can see that the laser beams again are working in. They're going to destroy this core, and with that goes basically our ship. So you can see that this doesn't have the survivability we need. So let's try the next version and be back at this. But yeah, this is completely gone. And there goes that ship. So we'll load up with a new design I've been working on and kind of show you that. All right, this is the Devastator Mark III. Now, this has been a lot of design, as you could probably tell. A lot has got into it. We will start at the front. So in the front, I have embraced the capacitors and point defense meta, along with these small shields, which you're able to layer up and be a lot more defensive. So this really protects us from all kinds of missiles. In the middle here, we have 3 large shield generators and then 6 large generators and then 12 back here. We have redesigned the ship. We've only sacrificed 1 deck gun, so it still has a high level of deck guns on the front. Now on the sides, I've kind of done the similar thing of having a little bit more defense here. Hopefully these shields will protect us from lasers, and then we have more deck guns behind. Now in the middle is the big addition. I've embraced the laser beams, and I have all these crystals going out to this one, which will hopefully do a lot of damage. I've also streamlined this so it's a lot easier to get around. You can see all of these walkways move very fast. Now, I will adjust this here. This is a problem. Go. There you go. Now you'll be able to access that. Okay. Now back here is also a big thing. I've added a lot of missiles, and in between each missiles I've added 2 factories. Reason for this being is they can very quickly reload the rockets faster than having to run up here, grab it, come back down here. So that is kind of the thought process on here. Let's take the Devastator 3.0 and bring it on over. Now, one thing with the Devastator 3.0 is that it actually moves faster. It has a regular speed of 60, where the other one had a top speed of about 54. Now, biggest thing here is it would require a lot more crew to man this and operate it, which is a little scary because we are, again, fame capped. But let's see how it does against these pirates over here. Okay, here comes the first ship. It is an Executioner. So let's get this. Let's also change its range a little bit. I just want it to be able to fire within the arcs of the laser and then kind of push away when they start charging us, and then use the deck cannons. But as you can see right away, nothing is getting through. A lot of rockets are going out, a huge volley right away. Let's in fact change the target immediately for the second volley of rockets. These rockets go in so fast, his point defense has no chance. Now his laser beam is doing a lot of damage to us, but we're piercing through his ship a lot faster than he's piercing through ours. So that's working out rather well. Rockets have destroyed the first cockpit, and now we're really pushing through. Unfortunately, the laser beams are not enough, or the shields are not enough to fully protect against the defenses of our ship here. So that's kind of an unfortunate side effect. A lot of rockets are going in. Let's get the second wave to go in on this cockpit, as I believe these rockets will be enough as soon as they start to connect. Biggest thing is these ion beams are really destroying us, and they're hurting a lot. There's not a great way to get involved in it. Let's try and reposition ourselves to be directly in front of him and get into these guys. Okay, we split them in half, so that's working out well, but a big explosion here, not necessarily the best. Fortunately for us, we're getting able to fight this on a 1v1. But as you can see, this kind of damage is not super acceptable. We're just not getting through this guy fast enough. But I do like the point defense system and slowing down all of his abilities. So I think we'll keep this front. I'm just not sold on the laser beam's effectiveness in this strategy. But let's see how well it does here. Getting to this cockpit. Okay, that cockpit's dead. So this section of the ship is completely gone. He's completely destroyed. We've lost 2 people to space, and are again defending against all of his missiles. Now, oh, we're fighting the 2 Arbalists have come in, along with the Executioner. And we're dead in the water because the cockpit was destroyed. So this ship, not viable. So let's try another. Okay, first thing to notice is this version moves at 43, which is very slow, but this guy has a little bit of snipe ability, so that might play into a nice kind of factor for us. We'll double check it to see how it goes in this battle. If we can just snipe people off the field, this might be worth it. But let's get in there, see what we can do. Hopefully not attract too many of these guys all at once, because this is more of a, again, very sniper-esque build. Let's see if we can get a little bit closer. Okay, let's go into this guy. Okay, he sees us right away. The sniper didn't quite work. I was hoping to catch him when he was behind, so let's fire. Railguns are not firing. They might be too spread out. I think he's too in the middle. They are at fire at will. None of them are firing. Yeah, we just got destroyed, so this is not the solution either. Let's go back to the Mach 3. I think that was the best one that we had. Okay, we are here with our regular fleet. Let's see how well we do against it. I'm just not super convinced the Devastator needs this much invested into it, so I really want to try it out with the fleet and see how we do. Okay, so biggest thing with the Devastator is got a lot of point defense, so we don't want to get too close. Let's go ahead and take the Enterprise. Let's get you to attack from here. Let's get the moat in on the other side. I want to see how these rockets do. That's my biggest concern right now, is seeing how the rockets do with the small ships, if they're just eating a ton of rockets, if we even need the rockets. So, let's go ahead, do all this. Devastator, start to devastate. Let's get you out a little bit farther of a range. I think that's fine. Okay. Let's watch how this unfolds. Oh, firing at the Enterprise. Enterprise is taking some hits. The third ship has come into the flare. Oh, we're going to be fighting all four at once. Okay, this is going to be quite the challenge then. Here comes the lasers. Our laser's getting blocked off by this, so we might want to take that off a little bit so we have a little bit more mobility. The Enterprise is eating a little bit of that laser itself. Okay. These guys are moving around. They're distracting this ship. I need you in there. Yeah, we need more flexibility up front. Yeah, I would say this is a overall failure. This is a lot invested into a project. Now, this is going to be the hardest fight we have, but I think investing in these smaller strike craft is more efficient than investing in the big ship. So let's go ahead and reload and try everything all over again. Okay, so I have taken a lot away from the Devastator, basically embracing its role as a brawler, adding a lot of armor up here, keeping these railguns. Although I'm not really sold on the railgun, I actually might get rid of it, but for the time being, especially versus smaller ships, it's worth its weight. Now, the second thing I've added is this guy. This is the front of the old ship, basically made into a new ship. So with the Devastator being the full brawler, we need something to defend for point defense. So this guy's, that's all he does, is just point defense. So a lot of shields, a lot of point defense, and it does a really good job of shooting things out of the air, protecting us from rockets. Now, with the Nightwings, I've added an extra Nightwing, so each side will have 3 Nightwings. I have 2 of these guys, and biggest thing I've changed is I've added these guys, these little fighter craft. And these are small crew operationals, so they are just going to be firing nuclear missiles. So what the goal here is to do is to separate 2 into this, 2 into this, and then have these guys all go in on the side, come from behind and collapse. I want to fire the nuclear weapons into the weak spots, then follow that up with the Nightwings. So let's try that out. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully this all works out. But again, the Devastator, I think it's best to decentralize a lot. So having just something that they can fire into, and look how many layers of steel I have here. And the thing I like about this is steel is cheap to replace. So if any of this gets blown up, it's not a big deal. I might get rid of this section right here. But having these deck cannons all ready to fire, just doing a lot of immobilizing damage, and again, being the face you punch. That's the goal of this ship. So let's try this with the fleet in formation and see how well we do. Hello, future Corgi here. Hey, in the editing process, I wanted to mention something. With all of these new ships, we need a lot of new ship names. So if you have a ship name in mind, put it in the comments down below. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with, and keep in mind that if you don't get selected for this round, we will probably be adding more ships later on, so it will probably be in the next round. But for now, enjoy the battle. Okay, we have everyone in position. We split them into 2 groups with 2 of the fighters, 3 of the Nightwings, and then these guys are going to be in their own group. So what the plan is to swoop around with these 2 groups, come from behind on this. The one thing I did want to change while we are here though is I noticed we don't have a sensor array anymore, so let's get that. Let's plop it down right there. Okay. So that'll be operational, so we can potentially see everyone a little bit easier as soon as... Okay, well, that's going. So now we're going to be able to see. So what I want to do is bring this group. Let's split them. Let's make sure that we really give this some birth. We don't want these guys attacked prematurely. There we go. I was like, why are these guys not moving? Okay. Let's bring the Devastator in a little closer. Okay. Now these guys, let's bring them over here. You guys, let's bring you over here. Hopefully that's not too close. Okay, this is going to be a real hammer and anvil strat. For those of you who've ever played Total War, you'll recognize this. But let's charge in with the false front. Okay, we see our targets. Let's go ahead. Let's bring you guys in. And you guys in. By the time you get there, I think everyone's going to be going in on this guy. Yep, they see him. Ooh, we have a shot. Give me a shot right there. With the railgun, please. That'd be so wonderful. We're going really slow because we need everything to go right in this collapsing moment. Okay, they hit him just a little bit too early. I know the railguns are fired well. Okay, let's bring you guys in to this ship. And I'm trying to wait till this ship gets engaged before we begin our onslaught. I would like you to be here, but positionally here. Okay. These guys are moving in. These guys are moving in. We all got targets. Okay, this is going well. This is going well. These guys might have been a little bit too far out. Let's in fact bring you here, but just turn it completely so you can protect. And then just fire into this, please. We destroyed one railgun. Actually, let's destroy the other railguns, please. And then these guys, this is your time to shine. Get right here. Destroy that. You do the same. And then let's go in with these guys on their target. So you are going to be targeting this cockpit. You are going to be going over here and getting this one. Your mission is this guy, this cockpit. Bring you out. Okay. Hopefully that's enough room for everybody. These guys, let's go ahead and bring in the nukes. I'm going to just charge it in right there. Charge you in to get this one. And let's go ahead and do the same. Let's actually bring this guy in, since he's going to be the kind of the leader, to go in on this guy. And these two can kind of follow up with attacking this right here. And where's the last one? A lot of command orders here. But, oh, there we go. A lot of command orders here, but I think this is going to be very effective if we can pull it off. Get in there, nukes. One nuke's away. Boom, big hit. Okay, get out of there. Another nuke's away. Don't hit our ship. Okay. Did okay. Just get out of there for right now. And look, this opened it up so much faster. We're able to get through a lot of these cockpits. Now he's only got 2 left. Let's go here. And here. And as soon as this guy's dead, let's just keep punching at his rear so he can't move. There goes a cockpit. This one's exposed. Almost. Got him. Okay, that one's dead. How are we doing over here? I'm a little bit worried you're about to get hit with 2 nukes, so if you could just move over a little bit. Oh, this one's on a completely different mission. Okay. How are we doing with these guys? Are they rearmed? They are. Let's bring them back into the fight. Here. Let's get you to go in on this. I'm a little bit worried about bringing these guys in front of the Arbalist, but I think it'd be an overall successful mission. You can now target over here. And these guys are going to have a real hard time getting through. And Enterprise, if you can, get right here. How are we doing on the Devastator? Devastator's holding for right now. We really need to target that. You can now turn. Okay, nukes are away. Boom, big hit. Boom, big hit. Okay, get out of there. Ooh, big hit from behind. Get out of there, get out of there. Oh, thread the needle. Okay. This guy, where he's only got the one cockpit left. There. There. And there. Okay, we're out taking some friendly fire, but it is okay. Get out of there, get out of there. We just need you out of the way at this point. This guy's dead. Okay, where are the other two? I think these guys should be reloaded. Let's bring in all the strike craft. These guys are doing work. I just need you out of the way. Okay, so that worked out rather successfully this time. As long as we can get a couple more nuke shots in, this will be really wonderful for us. So give me a shot right in here. And give me a shot. Go down here. I don't want you to accidentally hit our boy. There's a fire. There's a nuke away. Okay. It did a lot of damage. Not quite where we needed it to be. Get here. Fire right there. Ah, not quite. Okay. Can we bring in anybody else? Are you guys reloaded? You are reloaded. Get in here. Give me a shot right there. You're reloaded. Get a shot right there. Boom! That's completely gone. Okay, get there. Get here. Get here. These guys just got out of position too much. I was trying to maneuver them, not accounting for where they are. Okay, that's part of the ship's gone. We're still working on that. Get this. This is another cockpit that's exposed. Get here and get in that one. Fire, fire, fire. It doesn't have enough. It doesn't have enough. Okay. We need a little bit more storage on these guys. But overall, a pretty successful mission. I need you to destroy this. And destroy this. You, for the love of God, just need to get out of there. You're going to get absolutely destroyed. You too. Okay, so we took big damage, but at the end of the day, these are end-game ships. So as long as we can repair, we're fine. That didn't hurt us too much. These guys did really good. I just probably need an extra little storage in the front here for them to load and kind of fire. But I'm really happy with their overall success. That was really nice what they did. We could even add a second one. Let's see about doing that. A second missile launcher, that is. Okay, I thought about it. These guys just honestly we don't have the crew to really support adding more. We don't even have enough for what we have. So let's go ahead, whatever you can mine. Let's make sure that you are just mining. Let's clear all. I just want you to pick up the nukes that I dropped. Okay, grab those nukes. You don't need them. Okay. Now let's go ahead and start the scavenging process. We were able to defeat these three, but now we have a design and a fleet I'm really proud of. I think can do a lot, especially in the end game. And as we continue on, I think we're just going to add a lot more of these little fighter crafts along the way. I think we have enough of the night wings. If anything, we're just kind of getting too clustered up, but that was a really good battle, so I hope you enjoyed the many changes to the Devastator. But if you did, go ahead and give it a like, especially if you've made it this far in the video. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.